¿Sí?
Sí.
¿Y la sugar?
No, ya sé.
Aquí está.
¿Qué?
¿Quieres tapadera?
Sí.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing, testing.
Ay, good morning.
Testing, testing. Can you hear me, Arturo? Can you hear me? I'm like talking into the mic.
Yeah, we're.
Sorry, aquí tengo para que pero si pueden fumar.
La primera vez que vengo yo.
Escuelas y
Ahora sí, tapaderas. Aquí hay que más. Ajá, no por si tú quieres. Yo sí. No, es que sí está caliente.
por eso lo voy a
Buenos días, sí, aquí.
Está uno se llama
Do we know where that's going to be set up?
I was planning on here.
no, su nombre es
Because closer,
That's fine.
yeah.
And does Suela knows what to do?
Yeah, I just showed her, but I'll go
Awesome.
over it with her again.
Arturo, there's going to be a Meridian student who's not going to be joining you guys on the field trip to Lincoln.
Yep, I was aware. Yep, he doesn't deserve to go at this point.
So then we just opening or?
No, everything's all set up. You literally just need to.
Buenos días. Buenos días, gracias. Buenos días.
Because the live stream is here, I'm gonna move the coffee over here. So that when they're coming up, they're not like going like, oh, but there's the coffee is plugged in.
Yeah. Is there a plug in there?
I can move the live stream right here in the middle.
I think closer is better.
Yeah.
Because they need to see the presentation.
Yeah.
Okay, we can move it then. Oh, have a great time today. Podemos dejar esto allá. Como sea. Es que por causa de la cámara no queríamos. Gracias. ¿Yo?
¿Ya se comió un pasito?
¿Yo?
Es que
Oh, I know. Trust me. Pero no puedo. Tengo que controlar el azúcar. Cada uno.
¿Cómo estamos? 98% of the time, my rule is it's not the time. Way more often than I'd care to admit. Good morning.
Good morning, buenos días, ¿cómo está? Buenos días. How's your day going so far?
Fantastic.
No, well, here's the thing. It is and it isn't. Tea Appreciation Day, it turns out, is the last Friday of September. And then Rainbow Heritage Day, they chose today. So it's like an unofficial thing. We're never gonna do this anymore. Because in May, we have Teacher Appreciation Week and Classified Appreciation.
Okay.
And we'll celebrate a day for them then.
Yeah.
I didn't want to try to fight today.
Because we just saw, like, oh crap, they're doing something. So we just threw some stuff together.
But always good to calendar suck and always good to read everybody else's newsletter because that's how you get ideas. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
¿Dónde está la corazón? Ah, sí. De frente, ¿no? Sí, hacia el
Here's the fun one. So we're going to talk to Coach Steve. We posted something on the Meridian Paris Square. Hey, we have a principal meeting, like fun reminders. And like, oh, by the way, it's actually Hey, how's it going?
Good morning, buenos días.
We gotta do it together. So, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's totally. We can tell them that, but yeah, we can. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's a couple people who can't make it tonight anyway. It's okay. Totally fine. I appreciate it. Yeah. But it was hilarious.
Oh yeah. Here, yeah, live, yeah. Wait a minute.
That's later spot. I gotta tell Christine. Yeah.
Be careful. Like certain words I've learned to double check with if I'm ever typing luck, and
Ah, yes, of course. Yes.
you know, mistyped as something else. So,
Yeah, just like it.
yeah. My brother always gets on my case because he's like a very detailed writer. Could you just read it before you send? Like, just read it. I'm like, I know, but I get busy and I send stuff, and later I'm like, oh god. What was that supposed to say? You've probably gotten some text from me where you're like, what?
No, it's totally fine. I don't really read that carefully because I see God knows why I sent out.
I think most of us who are busy, like if you got the gist of the message, keep moving, right? We don't have time to be detail oriented.
So we're starting with this one. We're starting.
I mean, I have probably a couple of announcements first, but I don't see her. Do you see her?
Sounds good.
I don't see her. Oh, there she is. She's here.
I'll see if she's ready.
Yeah, it's about 8:40.
Good stuff.
Ya grandes son de también lo que me espera todavía.
Soila, is it ready to go? We're ready. Yeah. Do you have the clicker for the? Okay. Good morning, everybody. Buenos días. Bienvenidos. Gracias por venir. Thank you for coming. We're always happy to see you at school, and we have a great meeting planned for you today. Tenemos una junta con mucha información buena para ustedes hoy. Gracias por venir y estar aquí con nosotros. I'm Mrs. Alessandro. I'm the principal of Condor Elementary and Heritage Middle.
I'm Transpire. I'm the principal for Meridian High School.
Yes. And we're going to get started. Ready? There's plenty of coffee and pastries, so please help yourself throughout the meeting, okay? Durante la junta, favor de aprovechar del café y postres, okay? Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Turn it on. It's on.
Okay. Is it going to do this? Of course, it's not going to work. Sorry, un momento. It's plugged in. Is it on?
It's on.
No, now it's on. Okay.
Oh. That's turned on.
It turned on just like it turned on. It should be the arrow, no? Oh, yeah. Okay, just kidding. Give us a moment.
I guess we can just do it manually.
It's not working and it's not.
We can put it here and just do it manually too.
Okay.
Just do that.
But will it go manually?
I just let it go. I should put it on the ledge because this might block
You gonna be able to reach it?
¿Sabe de dónde viene?
Okay.
All right.
Now we're ready. So, good morning. Our agenda today, we have a slight change to our agenda. So we're going to start with presentations. We have updates from our amazing PTO. And we were supposed to have a visit from our local commander from the Santa Ana Police Department. And we found out at the last minute, unfortunately, he's not able to attend today. But we do have a lot of information to share with you about our safety plan and other information regarding school safety that we will share with you today. And then some more information about the school to share with you. So hoy tenemos sus presentaciones, tenemos información del PTO y también desafortunadamente nuestro invita el comandante del Santa Ana PD no puede venir. Entonces, tenemos mucha información para compartir con ustedes sobre la seguridad de nuestra escuela y otras informaciones de la escuela, y como siempre va a tener un tiempo para hacer preguntas, compartir ideas o preocupaciones. Okay? Ready? Okay, so we're going to start with introductions today. Two very, very important people that are part of our Vista family that do so much for our school. Our lead custodians, sorry, my brain got stuck, Mr. Uriel Montiel. Come in. And Ignacio, Mr. Beto. Siempre decimos Beto. So, ellos van a hablar en un minuto. En el momento, Mr. Uriel es encargado de la escuela entera y Mr. Beto es su mano derecha. Y cuando Meridian va a su propia escuela, Beto va a ir con ellos para ser el lead, ¿cómo se dice? El principal, how do you say it? Sorry. El custodio principal en Meridian. Okay, so por favor, Mr. Uriel.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Desde que se abrió la escuela, me tocó abrirla, gracias a Dios, abrir la escuela. Y es increíble cómo hemos crecido. Me da muchísimo gusto que tenga la confianza, cada uno de ustedes como padres, traer a sus hijos aquí. Hacemos lo mejor para sus hijos. De veras, hacemos lo mejor. No puedo decir ni vanagloriarme ni decir algo, pero tenemos una de las mejores escuelas de aquí de Hora. Sientas orgullosa de tener a su hijo aquí. La verdad que todos los maestros, los directores, todo personal, mi trabajo es estar pendiente de los edificios, pero yo ando caminando y ando corrigiendo también a sus hijos.
Está bien.
Pero todo lo hago para amor, porque así hubiera querido que a mí me hubieran educado. Y lo hacemos de la mejor manera.
Sí.
Muchísimas gracias por su confianza y aquí estamos para servirles, ¿ok?
Gracias.
Really quick, is there anyone in the room who's not a Spanish speaker? Okay, so real quick, Mr. Uriel is our plant manager. He's in charge of the site, the facilities, custodial, the cleaning of the site, and he treats it like his own family. And he was just saying that not only is he in charge of the facilities, but he also, because he's walking around and checking on things around the school, is also talking to kids. He has a lot of great relationships with students on our campus, and he will help to supervise them and correct them when needed. So, but of course, in a very nice way. So, thank you, Uriel. And Mr. Beto, ¿quiere decir algo? Awesome. Thank you guys. We can't, honestly, I've never worked with such an amazing team that is always ready to help, that works so hard to make sure that we have a clean and safe school for all of our students. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
They do an amazing job, so thank you guys so much for everything
Yes.
you do. Gracias para todos.
Estamos afortunados de tener un equipo así como ellos, tan dedicados a la seguridad, a la limpieza y al cuidado de nuestra escuela y el edificio. So, agradecemos mucho al trabajo de ellos. Okay, so we're going to move on now to our PTO president and team to share some information with you. We're going to have to scroll on this one. Oh, did she cover?
You guys will have to scroll.
Buenos días a todos. Muchas gracias por tomarse el tiempo de estar aquí. Good morning to everyone. Thanks for being here. Vamos a hacer nuestro anuncio del mes. We're going to do the monthly announcements. Algunos padres han estado preguntando
Should be able to
sobre...
just scroll.
Two fingers, you can do 2 fingers on that. There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, vamos a empezar en inglés. So, PTO is going to hold their first community meeting on Tuesday, November 7th at 8:30 via Zoom. We're going to send out a link via the Parent Square app. The agenda for the day will be where you're going to get to meet your PTO team. You can ask us any questions. We're going to select committee representatives. So we're going to start creating subcommittees within PTO. Plan upcoming events and school fundraising. We're going to have available positions for volunteer chair, spring festival chair, teacher appreciation, and parent and teacher committee representatives. So if you show up to those meetings and you're interested in being a leader with us, we have several positions available. There might be a few more, but we're going to get started and work on that.
There you go, yeah.
Mucha tecnología para mí. Okay. La primera junta que vamos a tener de PTO será en noviembre 7 a las 8:30 de la mañana por medio de Zoom. Se les enviará el enlace por la aplicación de Parent Square para aquellos que quieran reunirse con nosotros. Van a poder conocer a su equipo de PTO un poquito más si tienen preguntas. Habrá selección de representantes para diferentes comités que estamos creando y van a poder ser líderes. Planear eventos y recaudación de fondos para el año escolar. Posiciones disponibles que va a haber ahorita, tenemos líder de voluntarios, líder de festival de primavera, líder de apreciación al maestro, maestra y representante del comité de maestros, maestras también. So, esa información se enviará de qué se especifica cada posición cuando se les mande el enlace del Zoom. We're also going to send the information about the different committees when we send you the link.
So, una vez que entremos a la meeting, ¿podemos ser partícipes del PTO o cómo?
Todos son partícipes de PTO. Nadie, no es PTA. PTA vende membresías, PTO no vende eso. Y cuando ustedes se anotaron para darme su información, les dejamos saber que no había que estar aquí todo el tiempo. Son voluntarios. So, si yo no les estoy enviando nada es porque todo está tranquilito ahorita. Cuando hay eventos, van a empezar a recibir 3, 4 mensajes míos. O del líder de voluntarios. Esa persona, ese es uno de sus trabajos, va a ser enviar los correos, llamar por teléfono, estar un poquito más en contacto directamente con los voluntarios.
Entonces no vas a meternos para agarrar toda la información.
Toda la información y si usted quiere ser líder de alguno. Y ya después de ahí tenemos otra junta donde PTO se reúne, porque PTO está registrada como una agencia sin lucros. Entonces tenemos donde votamos, que es donde se va el dinero, donde votamos si usted quiere entrar y ser parte de la mesa directiva. También es así, es donde está más involucrado. Okay? Her question was if they attend the meeting, you're part of PTO? No, you're part of PTO no matter what. It's different than PTA. PTA will normally sell memberships. We do not. We just take you for sign-ups. We have you volunteer as you can, as you're able. There's no commitment, no pressure aside from the board members. And the first event we are helping with is the Harvest Festival on November 3rd. We need volunteers to set up, run games.
Thursday, November 2nd.
Oh, sorry. Okay, now we
That's okay.
November 2nd, disculpen, va a haber corrección. November 2nd, we need donations of pumpkins. We're going to send a sign-up via the Parent Square, and your point of contact is Miss Mello. Miss Mello is the one leading this event. PTO is your supporting. We've donated from the fundraiser $250 for a DJ and some hay stacks and a few pumpkins. This is what we're going to do, and we're helping her gather volunteers.
It's 4:30 to 7. 4:30 hasta las 7. Okay? And students have to come accompanied by a parent.
So I just make sure the
So
person's right here.
students
and I
can't
just
come
put my
by
fingers like
themselves.
this way apart.
So los estudiantes tienen que estar acompañados por un adulto para ver.
So, el festival del mes de la cosecha es noviembre 2, no el 3, me corrigieron. Noviembre 2, estamos buscando voluntarios, necesitamos donaciones de calabaza y se van a poder anotar para ser voluntarios en el enlace que vamos a mandar por Care Square. Va a haber horarios más temprano para los que decoran y preparan, para los que manejan los juegos y para limpieza. El punto de contacto es Miss Mello. Miss Mello es la que está siendo el líder de este evento. PTO le apoyó con $250 del fundraiser que hicimos, la recaudación de fondos para la música, y le vamos a dar calabacitas y paja para poder hacer fotos.
Okay, so we had a fall fundraiser. Thank you to all the families that supported, that helped us by selling snacks. Even if you sold one or two, thank you. Everything helps. That was with the catalog sale. Y pues queremos agradecer a todas las personas que ahí nos ayudaron vendiendo los snacks de catálogo, ¿verdad? Que ayudaron con sus hijos, lo que sea que hayan podido vender es apoyo para la escuela, así que muchas gracias. Y eso es, como ya mencionó Cristina, los fondos los usamos para los festivales, para otros eventos en la escuela. Okay, so donations, we're in need of donations of sleeping bags. If you have sleeping bags, please bring them to the school office. And this is for the 6th graders, right?
6th graders are going to camp.
They're going on science camp, so some of them, they don't have sleeping bags. So if you have one or if you can buy one for them, that would be great. Also, another way that you can help is with snack donations, volunteer in the classrooms, or by completing the PTO form. That way we know that you're available to volunteer. And like Christina mentioned, it doesn't have to be all the time. And if you have a business, let us know. We also want to help support, the businesses of the families. So because your information for your business, sometimes if we need something to purchase, I know that usually like some of the vendors that we get are families here from the school.
Sí, y lo que se necesita, pues como ella ya lo había mencionado, son las donaciones de sleeping bag. Algunos padres pues las van a comprar, se las van a mandar. Eso nada más es para el grado 6, y después de eso, las que se hagan donaciones también sé que se van a quedar aquí en la escuela para los siguientes años, que van a seguir haciendo este campus de ciencias. Las donaciones de operativos, los voluntarios que se necesitan para los salones, llenar las formas de información de PTO cuando pues a veces que se les da, y pues dejarnos saber si necesitan, si tienen o gustarían apoyar a nuestras familias a que llenen la forma de vender. Tenemos varios eventos este año, van a haber muchísimos más. Entonces sabemos que muchos de ustedes tienen un negocio personal o un negocio público. Entonces vamos a mandar las formas por el Parent Square para que las puedan imprimir. Van a haber unas en la oficina y van a poder anotar si ustedes venden pastelitos o hacen galletas o decoraciones. Nosotros contratamos luego vendedores. Qué mejor que darles las oportunidades a ustedes como padres de poder vender y ofrecer sus servicios y sus productos. Gracias. Sí, que podamos apoyarnos como comunidad de vista. Entonces, si venden, decoran o cualquier otra actividad que hagan o tengan de negocio, nos pueden dejar saber. Vamos a mandar ese enlace para que se registren por la computadora. Me manda un reporte y yo los distribuyo para saber en cuanto hay un evento, les llamamos para que nos den un presupuesto. Donaciones de aperitivos, vamos a poner un estante, una como caja en la oficina. Los aperitivos que necesitamos son como bolsitas de chips, los juguitos o galletas o dulces, pero todo tiene que venir empaquetado con fechas de vencimientos largos. No galletitas que preparan en casa porque no sabemos cuándo los ocupamos tan pronto. Vamos organizando todo eso. Y las bolsitas de dormir para el campamento estamos planeando en que se puedan usar este año, se guarden y vamos a necesitar voluntarios tal vez para lavarlas. O sea, ahí les dejamos saber si alguien puede ayudarnos. Y no se tiene que llevar todas, puede lavar una o dos, tres. Y luego guardarlas para que otros años y cada año reemplazarlas dependiendo los zippers o cómo se estén gastando. Poder apoyar el equipo de campamento para que sea un gasto menos a las familias y al presupuesto de las maestras. Si su niño no está en sexto grado, su niño está en high school, su niño está en ticket, también puede apoyar, porque todo se va en círculo, todo se va regresando, todo vamos trabajando para los siguientes grados, apoyamos con el equipo de los atléticos también, apoyamos en diferentes, no nomás es un solo grado enfocados. Las formas de información de PTO, esas nuevas formas se van a mandar, queremos tener una carpeta con todas para saber por horarios quiénes están disponibles, para que les podamos llamar para proyectos específicos, para aquellos que no quieren ser líderes pero están dispuestos a apoyarnos. Hay otra forma que van a poder llenar. Una vez que tengamos los líderes, ellos van a tener esas carpetas para saber a quién van a contactar. ¿Alguien tiene alguna pregunta?
You have a question?
Sí.
¿Para las donaciones de las escuelas tienen que ser de adultos o de niños?
Pueden ser de adultos o pueden ser de niños. Nada más recuerden que están afuera y hace frío. Cualquiera de los dos tamaños. Tenemos niños pequeñitos que están en sexto grado como niños más grandes que ocupan tamaños de adultos. De todos los sizes estaría muy bien.
So donations of clothing?
No, the sleeping bags.
Sleeping bags of any size.
Yes,
So we have some
adults or
smaller
children.
kids and some bigger kids, so
Yeah,
any
sixth
size of
graders.
sleeping bag is appreciated.
Yes. Sí. Yes. Sí, pueden hacer las donaciones. La cajita la voy a traer mañana para explicarle a las secretarias, para que ellas me manden un mensaje de texto cuando está llenándose, por si yo no ando aquí y una de nosotras lo recoge, para anotar fechas y ver dónde distribuimos, dónde vendemos y quién ocupa también.
So we're accepting donations starting tomorrow.
Yes. Esa parte. Sí, lean los mensajes de qué programa están apoyando, porque son diferentes recaudaciones que hay durante el año y durante las semanas. Sí, esa parte.
Sí, porque en sexto grado creo que van a tener algo el viernes.
Yeah.
Can you explain that in English? I didn't really get
So
it.
some of you are getting messages on the Parent Square for specific donations. Please be sure to check who is coming from. It's not always from PTO. So just a reminder, it could be your sixth grade class that is having a potluck. It could be a fundraiser that the first graders are doing. It's different.
And for example, today, if you want to go to Panda Express on 17th Street, go to our Facebook page, you'll see the number or the code, and then they're getting fundraiser from Panda Express, and it's the sixth graders. So hoy si quieren comer, no quieren cocinar, y quieren comer Panda Express, vayan a nuestra página de Heritage en Facebook, que ahí va a estar el flyer que le pueden enseñar a la persona en la Panda Express aquí de la 17, para que ellos agarren el curso de ese evento. So eso es bueno.
Miss Rama, can you send me that today?
Sí, hoy no cocinamos, hoy vamos todos a Panda.
Right?
We're not cooking tonight, we're all going to Panda.
Yes, we are, yes.
Para las donaciones de ahorita se tiene uno que anotar.
No, las donaciones
Solo
nada más
llegamos a
las dejan en la
oficinas.
cajita que vamos a poner mañana. Nada más dejan, si es una bolsa o una caja de chips, todo viene sellado. No me traigan la grande familiar porque esa no la podemos distribuir, todo tiene que venir empaquetado individual. Son los juguitos o galletitas, todo individual, porque lo vendemos individualmente.
O sea, no podemos traer el paquete grande de caja.
Sí.
O sea, con bolsa. O sea, comprar la caja grande, pero vienen individuales,
Sí.
pero...
Eso sí, pero ven que vienen en una bolsa
No,
grande
no,
que
o
los
sea,
niños se comen solito.
No,
Esa no. The question was on the donations. We want everything individually packaged. So like the big bag boxes of Cheetos, and they have the little bags. Don't bring me a family size bag because we can't sell that. And thank you for your time. Gracias por su tiempo. Aquí estamos si tienen alguna pregunta más.
Awesome.
All right, thank you, PTO.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah. And yeah, please send me that link because voy a comprar comida para mis maestros esta noche. So okay. So yeah, very good. You know, it's kind of funny too. It's kind of funny because when, Christina, when you were talking, Miss Alessandra started translating. No, I think I got it. So I'm starting to learn more. This is good. I can't speak it yet, but I'm learning more. But thank you, PTO, for everything you guys do because and we talk all the time about being a Vista family. And I mean, a big part of the family obviously is it's our staff and our students, but the parents are a huge part of the family as well. So thank you guys for everything that you do. So, yeah.
All right. Está mejorando su español. Sí, está entendiendo. Some announcements about the whole school in general. Anuncios sobre la escuela, noticias. So, como dijeron, el Festival de la Cosecha el 2 de noviembre del 4:30 hasta las 7. So Fall Festival, our Harvest Festival, is on Thursday, November 2nd from 4:30 to 7. Condor student-led conferences will be on the week of November 13 through 17. Entonces, las conferencias de Condor entre maestras y padres y estudiantes sería desde el 13 hasta el 17 de noviembre. There's no school on November 10th for Veterans Day. No hay escuela el día viernes del 10 de noviembre por causa del Día del Veterano. I think I forgot to put on there, la semana de Thanksgiving también. Tenemos una semana de descanso que empieza el 20, creo. Okay.
Okay, good. And I'll take the last one too. But hey guys, please remember about November 10th about not showing up to school because last time we had a holiday, we have this one awesome high school student who we had a day off, but he decided to come to school that day. And so the great thing is we have cameras all around campus, and one of our great staff was like, hey, there's a student outside. We're like, wait, what is that school today? We look outside, and the poor guy's waiting outside trying to get in. He wanted to go to class that day. So let's make sure we all remember that. I mean, luckily we were able to say, oh wait, we figured out who he was. We called his mom. We said, hey, can we make sure we get him back home because no, we're not supposed to be at school that day. So let's make sure we all know where we're supposed to go. And also one last thing as far as announcements go, you guys have done an awesome job of coming to your parent-student conferences. We really appreciate that. We still have a couple students who have not signed up for a conference for Heritage and Meridian. So if you haven't signed up for your parent-student conference, please give us a call and we'll get you a schedule for tonight. By the way, tonight also we have not only is it until 4 o'clock, we also have appointments up till 6 o'clock tonight. So that would be great.
Yes.
I can't say that in Spanish.
For both Heritage and
Meridian.
So esta semana es la semana de conferencias de Heritage y todos los padres de estudiantes en Heritage y Meridian tienen que venir a la conferencia. Entonces, si ustedes no han hecho su conferencia, favor de llamar a la escuela para marcarlo hoy, que hoy es el último día. Y hoy los maestros se quedan hasta las 6 de la noche para recibirles a ustedes, los padres, para las conferencias. ¿Okay? Es muy importante saber del progreso académico de sus hijos. Por favor, no pierdan esta oportunidad. ¿Okay? Y la semana de Thanksgiving, la semana de vacaciones, es noviembre 20 hasta el 24. Okay? So Thanksgiving break, no school for the whole week of November 20th through the 24th. Okay, so just a few fun things that have been happening at Condor. Unas cosas bonitas que están pasando en Condor. Los de TK y quinto grado se llama buddies, right? They're buddies, son amiguitos, right? Los de quinto con los de TK fueron al pumpkin patch juntos y fue muy divertido. So TK and 5th grade buddies went to the pumpkin patch. We have lots of beautiful decorations. The kids made papel picado for Hispanic Heritage Month. We decorated all of Condor. Some great things happening at Heritage. We have students in 8th grade making their presentation on their climate action project. So eso fue en Heritage, los estudiantes de 8º grado presentando sus proyectos de clima, right? Acción de clima. So muchas cosas buenas ocurriendo. Lots of great things happening at Condor, Heritage, and
Meridian. Great things happening at Meridian too. So this is some pictures. We're really excited about this. One thing, I'm working closely with Dr. Real, our director of counseling, college, and career. I try to get that order right. I think yeah, that's right. It's right. Okay, cool. It's hard to get the order right every time. We're planning a lot of field trips for our students. This was a field trip at the Tustin Recreation Center. We were able to show students a lot of colleges came, and different colleges were able to tell our students about all the great things that they're doing. And the number one thing that I wanted to take away and let you guys know is that we had a lot of students there. I mean, obviously they had a great time. We took pictures. They're having a great time over there, which is awesome. But a lot of students came out of there saying that, hey, you know, after talking to all these colleges, here's the 3 or 4 I'm going to apply to when it's time for me to apply. So we were really happy about that as well. So very good stuff.
Eso fue una feria de universidades en Tustin que fueron de paseo y buscaron mucha información. Los estudiantes de Meridian están muy animados para inscribirse en la universidad cuando llega la hora.
Sounds good. And also, quick update with the new building as well. So there is one update with the new building is hopefully we will be presenting to the city of Costa Mesa next month. So if you guys, well wishes, prayers, everything you got, we'll take it all. I'll be up there presenting. I'll be in the suit and tie. I'll look as nice as I can with Dr. Felch, Dr. Wilson, all that stuff. So I'll try to look a little older, but we're doing that as well. Parents can come. Oh, you guys can absolutely come. It's going to be November 13th or November 27th. Hopefully, we're going to let you guys know. And so, by the way, we're going to be in City Hall, the big chamber for the building commission. I want to have that room packed with everybody. So we'll let you guys know when that's coming.
So let me explain. So, tenemos una junta con la ciudad de Costa Mesa para el nuevo edificio de Meridian. O el 13, or what was the other day?
27th.
O el 27 de noviembre estamos esperando confirmación de la fecha. Vamos a ir a presentar nuestro plan para la escuela. Y sería muy bueno si tenemos todos los padres allí para apoyar en la junta. So vamos a mandar más información cuando lo tenemos.
Very good. And so yeah, obviously we also have student-led conferences. I already talked about that one, which is great. And last but not least, also with the new building, the other day, we got, I don't know if you guys know about the Raya Foundation. They use our courts sometimes. So we were hoping to get new basketball hoops in the new building. And so the Raya Foundation helped us get these basketball hoops. These are the nicest hoops you can get. They're the nicest on the market. They usually cost about $6,000 each. We got 2 of them. The Raya Foundation helped us get them for $500 each. So they're in the new building right now. They're in the new building right now. That's where they are. That's me and one of our TAs. We're pushing them in the new building. They were so heavy, we literally had to put them on a tow truck, and then we tried to lift it. We couldn't lift it. That's how heavy they are. So we had to put it on. We're pushing them in the new building. So a lot of great things happening there. And so, yeah, we're really excited about that. So when we come to the new building, we'll have 2 brand new, nice basketball hoops in the new building for our kids too, which is fantastic.
That's awesome.
Very good stuff.
So, la Fundación Raya, que es un equipo de básquetbol que usa nuestro gimnasio varias veces durante la semana y los sábados, ayudaron a agarrar estos basketball hoops para la nueva escuela de Meridian, que normalmente son de $5,000 a $6,000 cada uno, y ellos consiguieron por $500 cada uno. Entonces tenemos 2 nuevos basketball nets en Meridian listos para que cuando se mueven allá, los niños puedan jugar básquet. How do you say partnerships again?
Acuerdo.
Yes. Es un otro ejemplo de un acuerdo, how do you say partnership?
Es como una amistad entre la escuela y
Yes.
la Raya Foundation.
Right.
Ellos usan el gimnasio los lunes y miércoles, y la
Right.
escuela les provee y ellos usan
Yes. So now we want to move on to the main part of our presentation today, which is to talk to you about campus safety. Queremos empezar ahora con la parte principal de esta junta, que es hablar con ustedes sobre la seguridad de nuestro campus, de nuestra escuela. Recently, we've had a couple of situations that you have to understand that by law, we can only share certain information with the school, with the community, about what happens in a situation. So please understand that you may have questions and you may want to understand more about those situations, but we can only share information that is considered public. So, nosotros sabemos que ustedes tal vez tienen preguntas de lo que pasó últimamente, había unas situaciones, pero ustedes tienen que entender que por ley solamente podemos compartir ciertas informaciones. Entonces, lo que hemos compartido con ustedes es la única cosa que podemos compartir. ¿Okay? El resto es confidencial, right? So, nosotros tratamos de compartir lo que podemos para que se sienten seguros y para que entiendan exactamente lo que pasó. Okay? So, what we want to do today is we want to share with you some of the things that we are doing and that we have been doing so that you know that our school is safe for your children. Okay? Do you want to add anything before we move on?
No, absolutely.
Okay. So, hoy vamos a compartir nuestros procedimientos que ya tenemos hace mucho tiempo, algunas cosas nuevas, y información para ustedes para que se sienten seguros con sus niños en nuestra escuela. Okay? Do you want me to start? Do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll take the last three.
Okay. So, first we want to share with you some of the safety procedures that we already have in place, right? Things that we've always been doing at Vista Global Academies, that we do to ensure our students' safety. So one of those things is we're very lucky that we're inside a building, right? So already that makes us safe that we're all inside enclosed in a building. So la primera cosa que tenemos suerte de estar dentro de un edificio, right? Eso ya da un poco más seguridad para todos nosotros estar adentro de un edificio, right? We're also very fortunate that all of the doors around the building are locked at all times. And as you know, if you have to come into the front door of the office, you have to ring a doorbell and you have to check in. So that's another level of security that we ensure for all of our school community. So la otra cosa importante es que, como ustedes ya saben, todas las puertas de la escuela en todo el edificio están cerradas todo el tiempo. Que para entrar al edificio tienen que entrar por la oficina, tiene que sonar el timbre, alguien tiene que abrir. Tenemos other thing I forgot to say. There's a camera at the doorbell. So when you are there ringing the doorbell, we see you on the camera. So we see who's coming in the building before you come in. Okay? Podemos ver en la cámara quién está tocando a la puerta. So antes de entrar al edificio, sabemos quién está entrando. Okay? So that's another level of security. We have regular emergency drills for earthquake, fire, lockdown drill, all of those types of emergencies. We practice on a regular basis with our students and with our staff how to act in case of an emergency. Okay? So tenemos prácticas regulares de terremoto, de fuego, de lockdown, si está ocurriendo algo y tenemos que encerrar todos. Practicamos todo eso cada mes. Así que todos los estudiantes y personal de la escuela ya sabe qué hacer en caso de una emergencia. What else? Please.
I'll go back, going back to the cameras too. And not just we have a camera in front of the door. So when, I know you guys see that when you check in, we check the camera, make sure people can come in. just to make sure everyone who's coming in is safe. But also, we have cameras everywhere. Like we have cameras literally everywhere. In fact, the one thing I did want to mention is I haven't
Inside and outside.
Inside and outside, thank you. So one thing, I haven't told you this one yet, but I've actually talked with Santa Ana PD and I've shown them our camera system. And to be quite honest, the people I've shown it to are completely blown away by how thorough it is, which is fantastic. So they've been very complimentary about our camera system, so which is great.
So otra cosa es que tenemos cámaras en toda la escuela, adentro y afuera, en todos los salones, en los pasillos, afuera de los baños, no adentro, afuera, en la cafetería ahorita, afuera, en frente y atrás. Y Mr. Spire mostró nuestro sistema de seguridad a alguien que trabaja en la policía de Santa Ana y ellos están muy impresionados en el sistema que tenemos, que es muy bueno. So, eso es otra cosa. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes.
Tenían lo de los perros que venían a...
Oh, right. Se me olvidó. We also have the drug dogs that come regularly to check classrooms and, around the school for drugs. So tenemos también los perros que son específicos para drogas, que vienen de vez en cuando a repasar la escuela para drogas. Thank you for that reminder, right? Y eso es siempre una sorpresa. Ni nosotros sabemos cuándo van a venir. Hacemos un contrato con ellos que van a venir tantas veces durante el año y ellos aparecen porque piensan que si alguien sabe o alguien va a descubrir lo que está pasando y van a estar listos cuando vienen a repasar todo. So even the drug dog checks are a complete surprise. Neither myself or Mr. Spire even know when they're coming. We do a contract with a company for however many times a year they're going to come, and they just show up. Because if we know ahead of time, sometimes that information gets out, and then it's not an accurate check. So for everybody's safety, nobody knows but them. Okay?
And one more thing I can add too. They did come last month. They were here last month. And again, I gotta say thank you to all you guys for just helping us out and making sure our kids are coming to campus safe and doing what they're supposed to do and everything. Because last time they came, I'm very happy to report that we found exactly 0 students with stuff that they were not supposed to have, which is fantastic. We're very happy about that.
El mes pasado cuando vinieron a repasar Heritage y Meridian, no Condor. Condor son demasiado chiquitos. La vez pasada no había no encontraron nada la última vez. Entonces eso muestra que nuestros procedimientos están funcionando, right? So qué bueno por eso. And I think another really important part of our security plan is the culture of the school. And so when students feel safe, when students know that they have someone to talk to, when students know the right thing to do from the wrong thing to do, they usually ask for help or they make a report. So we're very lucky that our students more and more reach out to us for help when they need something or when they see something. And that's really probably the most important thing of anything that we can do. So una otra cosa muy importante de nuestra escuela es la cultura de la escuela. Cuando los estudiantes se sienten seguros, cuando se sienten protegidos y que pueden hablar con los adultos que trabajan aquí, vienen y nos dicen, está pasando algo o estoy preocupada por mi amigo o lo que sea. Entonces, eso es algo muy importante, no solo por el día a día del estudiante en nuestra escuela, pero cuando ocurre algo también, ¿verdad? So, un momento y vamos a contestar todas las preguntas, okay? Anything else on our safety plan? Oh, so we have a safety committee. Is that what you want to talk about?
No, that's you. Go ahead.
Okay. So our school has a safety committee with representatives from each school. So we have 2 teachers from Condor, 2 from Heritage, 2 from Meridian, and also some outside of the classroom staff. And we meet on a regular basis to review our plans, to get information, to improve our processes. And one thing that we would like to start doing is including parents as part of that committee. So what we're going to do is we're going to select 2 parents only total to be a part of the safety committee. Okay, and there's a sign-up sheet right here. So if you're interested, you can sign up your name. We will confirm with you who will be selected for this committee. So estamos también buscando 2 padres de nuestra escuela para ser parte de este comité, para también traer sus ideas, preguntas y trabajar juntos con nosotros para ayudar a mejorar nuestros procedimientos. Solamente 2, porque cuando tenemos un comité de muchas personas, es muy difícil trabajar y llegar a acciones, right? So, como solo tenemos 2 maestros de cada escuela, también 2 padres para ser parte del comité. Y otra cosa, tenemos que estar seguros de que si una persona que quiere hacer daño a la escuela no está haciendo parte de este comité, no está recibiendo la información de nuestros procedimientos para usar esta información para hacer daño a la escuela. ¿Sí entiende lo que estoy diciendo? Sí. Entonces tenemos que controlar un poco la información de nuestros procedimientos de seguridad. Okay? So also for the safety of the school, we have to make sure, in case there is someone out there who wants to do harm to our school, that they are not getting the information that we discuss in our security and safety committee to use against the school, right? So we have to make sure that we're controlling that information, for all of our safety. Okay? Next.
Absolutely. And also another
Translate. Sorry.
Sure, no problem. All right. Another great thing about even though Commander Moreno was unable to come today, we did have a great, was it on Tuesday we talked about? Yeah, it was Tuesday. Okay. Another great thing is we were able to talk to Commander Moreno in a meeting on Tuesday with myself, Ms. Alessandra, and Dr. Felch.
Sí, aunque no vino el comandante hoy, sí se juntaron Mr. Spire y Ms. Alessandro el martes con él para platicar de los problemas y los planes que vamos a presentar.
And a few things that he did recommend to us is that we're going to continue doing, and he's given us a few more resources for, is the first thing I want to point out is staff trainings. We are going to be partnering with Santa Ana PD as well as Orange County Department of Education, and we're going to be partnering to try to increase the amount of staff trainings we have. In fact, Mr. Linsky, one of our teachers, is actually about to be in a training right now, which is great.
Una de las cosas que recomendó el comandante es entrenamiento para la escuela entera. Para todos los maestros, asistentes, staff, y en sí uno de los
teachers.
Uno de los maestros empieza su entrenamiento hoy.
Okay, cool. The other thing we're going to do is not only are we going to add resources for our staff here, we also are going to add resources for students and families. So one of the resources added for students this is actually just for Meridian students because it's for high school students, is the Police Explorers program, and that's where students can go and get training from the Santa Ana Police Department about different different techniques the Santa Ana PD uses, as well as other safety techniques, and so they can go and learn about that as well.
So, otro de los recursos que estoy sonriendo porque este es uno de los recursos que he visto, pero uno de los recursos también va a ser para la familia de los estudiantes. So, algo que recomendaron es un programa que se llama Police Explorer Program, y este es para los muchachos. Y es como un programa donde ellos entran y les enseñan entrenamiento como si fueran, van a ser policías, pero les enseñan entrenamiento de cómo ver, cómo tratar tu cuerpo, muchas cosas que pueden beneficiar a los estudiantes y ayudar y apoyar a la escuela.
Another resource for parents is actually both Santa Ana PD does one, as well as Orange County Sheriff's Department does one as well, and that's called the Citizens Academy. And it's I forget how long the program is, but it's a program where parents and families can go and learn about different resources from either the Orange County Sheriff's Department as well as the Santa Ana PD. And they can talk about different ways they handle different situations. They can talk about safety procedures you can use in your home or in your community. And that's just another resource they offer to parents in the community.
So, otro de los recursos que va a ser más para los padres es un programa que se llama Citizens Academy. Este es un programa donde los padres pueden venir, no se acuerda cuánto tiempo es el curso, por lo normal son 5 o 6 semanas o 4, depende del curso, pero en este curso uno puede aprender, y lo tiene el Departamento de Santana y también lo tiene el Departamento de Orange County, de policías. Entonces en esta clase los padres pueden aprender de las cosas que pueden reportar en la casa, las cosas, cómo ser un ciudadano ideal, al entrenamiento con las recomendaciones del Departamento de Policía.
All right, so, usted tenía una pregunta y después su pregunta.
Sí, acerca de la seguridad, también va a ser en la high school, también van a tener ese tipo de seguridad de cámaras y eso.
Is the high school going to have the same kind of security?
Yes.
Buena pregunta.
Sí, y la otra pregunta es, también acerca de la seguridad aquí adentro, también podría haber un poco más de seguridad allá afuera, porque como por ejemplo esto que está acá atrás vacío, muchas veces hay muchos hombres allá. Y están haciendo, los niños van caminando y a veces, o sea, aunque uno les diga que no usen el teléfono, con un teléfono les pueden hacer daño.
Ok, y es ahora, ya, fue un buen comentario. So, otra cosa que estamos haciendo en este año que viene, vamos a empezar la construcción aquí atrás de poner un campo de fútbol y otras cosas, que también y parte de eso va a ser una cerca que va a encerrar la escuela entera, right? Que estoy contando los días para que lleguen a construir esta cerca. Eso es lo más importante para mí. So, another important thing for our school is that in the next year, our construction that's starting in the back, not only are we putting in it's going to be a futsal field and other things for our students, but a fence that will be enclosing the whole back of the school to ensure more safety of our students. So we're counting the days for that to happen.
Sí, lo que pasa es que como a veces salen chiquillas, o sea, salen señoritas y niños, y a veces están haciendo del baño los hombres ahí atrás.
Okay.
Entonces sí es un poquito incómodo para...
Sí. Y eso es algo que podemos también mejorar nuestra seguridad atrás. Otra cosa, so we will work on the security in the back for that. Something else you can do, I went to a meeting with the mayor of Santa Ana. Yo fui a una junta con el alcalde de la ciudad de Santa Ana. Y ella sugiere que todos tengan este aplicativo que se llama My Santa Ana. Okay, es gratis. Y en este aplicativo ustedes pueden reportar un problema. Okay. Entonces, si ustedes están llevando a sus hijos a la escuela o están caminando, están viendo algo aquí afuera o donde sea en la ciudad de Santa Ana, pueden reportarlo aquí. Claro que si es algo grave van a llamar a 911, right? Pero también reportándolo aquí, dice el alcalde que están repasando estas informaciones para ver cuántos problemas, qué tipo de problemas, dónde, qué área. Entonces, sería bueno también reportar cosas cerca de su casa o cerca de la escuela. Es buena información para la ciudad. Okay? So if you don't have the My Santa Ana app, it's free. You can report an issue. The mayor of Santa Ana has said that they are reviewing this information to see what problems, how often, where in the city, so that they can, provide more support and improvement. So this is another thing that all of us can do. And I use this a lot now. If I see something, we call, but I also report it here so they know. Okay? Sí.
And another thing that Mr. Uriel and Mr. Beto are really good at, aside from, helping with inside the building, is they're constantly looking around and making sure that there's no one around. And if there is, we report it and they're out there. And they're like, shooting them away, or if it's a more serious, then we call and then they, but they are really on top of that. So una de las otras cosas que Mr. Uriel y Mr. Beto son muy buenos haciendo aquí en la escuela, no solamente adentro, pero ellos cuando andan afuera haciendo cosas siempre están checando que no haya nadie afuera. Y si hay, ellos se encargan de, aquí no, amigo, por favor, muévete para otro lado. O si no, y si el caso es más serio, entonces llamamos y ya la policía viene y se encarga de eso. Pero ellos son muy buenos para evitar cuánta gente entra a esta área de este lado de la fensa.
Ok, otra pregunta y después usted.
So she said that she is reinforcing what I said, that she herself has seen Mr. Uriel or Mr. Beto with the person, and she said, hey, he's here, and they made sure to have the gentleman leave.
Yes. Ahora fue...
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Que un día cuando recogí mis niños, yo iba también manejando por acá atrás y había una señora homeless y estaba pidiendo ayuda, que le ayudara porque un carro iba molestándola a ella, pero era aquí atrás. Y desafortunadamente no llamé porque iba de carrera, pero sí estaba pero que el señor esté molestando. Y ella era homeless, pero él iba en carro y sí, él se miraba que la iba a molestar.
Siempre si ocurre algo así, puede llamar primero llamar a la policía, hacer un reporte en el aplicativo y dejar la oficina saber. Nosotros siempre en la mañana estamos aquí, hoy en la tarde afuera, pueden venir a decirnos o llamar a la oficina y a informarles, okay? So please always notify us if you see anything. Obviously call the police if it's something dangerous, make a report on the app, notify the school, okay? Other questions? Sí.
So she's asking, where will we get this information, particular these two? And then do you know the age group for the Police Explorers program?
Yes, so yeah, for both of those, we'll put it on Parent Square, and for Explorers, I think it's 14 to 18, I'm pretty sure, but yeah.
So de esta información vamos a mandar por Parent Square y las edades
Explorers.
Para el programa Explorers de 14 a 18 años de edad, ¿ok? Y vamos a mandar más información. Yes, thank you for waiting. We don't have specific dates. Yeah.
They told me that the high school is no longer being on this 28.
Right.
I'm like, oh, now the high school right here, like what's happening?
Yeah. So let me answer your question. We do not have a date for construction because we're waiting to be notified from the city when it gets started. And as soon as we have that information, we will share it with parents, what the plan is. There'll be changes to parking and drop off and what the dates are. And I'll let Mr. Spire talk about the move-in date for the high school building. So para la construcción, nosotros no tenemos la información todavía de datos específicos de cuándo va a empezar. Estamos esperando la ciudad de Santana dar el permiso de empezar el trabajo y cuando tenemos la información vamos a compartirlo con usted.
And then honestly, the problem, it's just been delays with the city. I mean, there's nothing, it's just all paperwork and permits and stuff. And honestly, that's the only holdup. There's no one in there. Like, of the people who could argue with it and say, hey, you guys can't move, everyone's supporting us, which is great. It's just some delays with the city. And then the one reason we haven't released a specific date as well is, I don't know if you've ever done a construction project. I worked construction when I was in high school, and it gets done when it gets done. I mean, that's kind of it there. But right now, we do have a hopeful date, and that's right after spring break. And that would be what we're looking at, because obviously when the building is done, there's the other complication is this: when the building's done, we get the permits done, the city gives us the final go-ahead, hey, you guys can move in. We now have to pick up our entire school, move it to another city, and drop it in a new building. So we have to take literally everything over there, and which is another reason we're looking at spring break as a moving date, because it's probably going to take us a few days to move everything we have to the new building. So that's what we're looking at. As of now, it's lining up as of now. I mean, again, I can't predict delays or anything. The great thing is we're working on making sure it's going as fast as possible. When we start the initial construction on the building, when we start doing the updates to the building, we are going to be doing it on an overtime basis. So we're going to be expediting that process and going as fast as we can, which is great. So we found funds to make sure to pay for that overtime for all the construction workers, which is fantastic. So we're doing everything we can financially, working with the city, working with everyone we can to make sure it's as fast as possible. But right now we're looking at right after spring break. Okay.
So la pregunta fue cuándo se van a cambiar para la high school. So, nuestro Spire está diciendo que esos son los problemas que tenemos con la ciudad. So, es la ciudad que tiene que darnos el permiso para entrar al edificio. De nuestra parte estamos haciendo todo lo posible, tenemos todo ya alineado. Parece que el cambio va a ser en el tiempo de spring break, porque aunque acaben todos los permisos y la ciudad diga que sí, todavía está en la parte que tiene que agarrar toda la escuela y moverla al otro edificio y poner todo en el lugar. Entonces el plan, porque uno no puede controlar lo que la ciudad va a decir o lo que la ciudad va a hacer, pero el plan es usar esa semana de spring break para mover la escuela y ya entren los estudiantes cómodamente con todo en lugar.
Other questions? Yes.
Una pregunta por la ley.
Sí.
He recibido mensajes acerca de nuestro yearbook de este año. ¿Tenemos fecha límite para pedirlo?
¿Para cuál escuela?
Es la pregunta. ¿Vienen todas las escuelas juntas o será un yearbook por cada escuela?
Es un yearbook para cada escuela.
¿Y las fotografías serán tomadas por ustedes, los principales de la escuela?
Sí.
¿Fotos de calidad? ¿Será un libro de calidad?
Sí.
Esa es la pregunta principal.
So the question is about yearbooks, and they're getting messages about yearbooks. So for para Condor, es un grupo de estudiantes y una maestra que están haciendo el yearbook, están tomando las fotos o agarrando fotos de padres, maestros y personal de la escuela. The heritage, so Condor, it's the leadership team of Condor, which is a couple of teachers and a group of students that take the pictures, that also will get pictures from parents and families, from staff and teachers, and we'll put together a yearbook. Heritage has a class, a yearbook class, that works on the yearbook as well, taking photos and putting it together. Entonces, Heritage también tiene una clase específica para el yearbook, que están haciendo el yearbook, sacando las fotos y agarrando fotos de todos otros lugares. And I don't know about Meridian.
Es el mismo de Heritage. Yeah. We're the same as Heritage.
Lo mismo.
Okay. Estudiantes y maestra juntos haciendo.
Yeah, and I think pienso que van a tener una muestra in a Harvest Festival. So there will be a sample of what it will look like, I believe, I'm pretty sure, at the Harvest Festival, so you can see that. Okay?
Entonces no tenemos que comprarlo ahora, podemos ver la muestra y después decidir si podemos comprarlo.
Esas son decisiones personales, pero podemos trabajar para que yo le pueda ayudar.
Sí. Yes? Oh, sorry. Sí. Well, está
separado.
Yeah.
Porque el año pasado hubo problemas con eso. No
Sí.
muy bien las cosas. Pero este año van a tratar de organizarlo mejor.
Mejor. Yeah. El problema del año pasado es que fue una persona, yo pienso una o dos personas que estaba tratando de hacerlo solo, y es mucho trabajo y no tenía mucha cooperación de las personas con fotos y todo eso. Entonces hicieron la mejor que pudieron, right? este año estamos aprendiendo y organizando mejor, empezando más temprano para que sea mejor. ¿Cristina?
El año pasado traté lo más que pude hacerles un libro de memoria. Igual que les escribo para iba a ser un libro de memoria porque no tenía yo un trato directamente con los fotógrafos. Se tiene que tener un permiso para poder usar las fotos que ellos toman si no las compramos. Entonces esa fue la diferencia. Yo no tenía ese permiso, no podía ir a usar todas las fotos que ustedes tenían los maestros o los padres. Ustedes que ya mandaron, vieron padres que me mandaron fotos de todos sus niños de más que tuvo esa participación. La escuela tomó eso en cuenta, todos los comentarios de ustedes que hicieron las clases. Ahora los niños y los profesores tomaron el programa y van a hacer un anual. So, no es un libro de memoria, es un anual tradicional. So, este año es un anual, es un yearbook.
So the first question was about the yearbook, and we're asking about the yearbook. We're getting messages about the yearbook. So what do we do? And so then we kind of transition to Meridian will have their own yearbook, Heritage will have their own yearbook, and Concord will have their own yearbook, guided by leadership or a teacher and students in each forum. And then we just mentioned something about last year's yearbook, needed a little bit more improvements, and then we mentioned how it was one or two persons trying to put the whole yearbook together, and it was a lot of work. But Christina just mentioned that with everyone's feedback and all of the comments, then we were able to take all of that and then improve on this year, and that's what we decided to do for the 3 different schools.
And these are the things when we talk about supporting PTO. PTO has done so much for our school, but they're just a few ladies and their families that are doing all of the work. So if we want to have, more things happening from PTO, we need to support PTO so that we can do those things. So we've taken yearbook and each school is doing it, so if PTO can focus on other things that they can help the school, okay? But your participation is essential to make it happen, okay? Entonces, por eso, cuando hablamos de PTO y su participación, es importante porque si son 3 personas que están haciendo todo el trabajo, no solo pueden hacer lo que pueden, ¿verdad? Entonces, ahora cada escuela va a hacer el yearbook para que PTO puede hacer otras cosas para apoyar a la escuela. ¿Okay? ¿Otras preguntas? Any other questions before we wrap up?
Una pregunta nada más sobre la identificación para los del high school. Dijeron que cuando se inscribieron los niños, iba a participar que se iban a poner un ID a una identificación para que se inscribieran los niños del high school.
ID from high school?
Yeah. So we just took the pictures. And usually for the high school, there actually is in California, there's a lot of rules and regulations as far as what the idea is to be. So to make them actually takes quite a while. So it'll probably come out in a couple weeks, but I don't have the date off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
So para el high school es un poquito diferente, hay muchas reglas y regulaciones que pone el estado, entonces acaban de tomarle sus fotos, pero tienen que checar que aplique todo lo que es requerido y ya después las tarjetas van a salir.
En las próximas semanas.
Sí, un comentario para los training de los alumnos que no consideran del grado 6 para arriba, porque por ejemplo mi chiquilla quiere ser policía. Tiene 11 años, pero está grandota, pero ella a mí me gustaría que la tuviera.
So she's talking about younger kids wanting to be. Eso es un programa del Departamento de Policía de Santa Ana. No es nuestro programa, son las reglas de ellos.
Pero le puede hablar a su mayor y le puede recomendar, y ella es muy amable y muy buena, y maybe le puede dar esa idea y entonces puede tener esa voz con la ciudad de Santa Ana.
Buena idea. Thank you. Yes?
I want to appreciate you guys for calling the meeting. I know there's one thing and there's also a lot of these community focus in the conversations that we're having. I don't think about that much from the school before. But I wanted to mention something that I'm used to having that I'm not having.
Okay,
Sure.
please.
Which is a weekly update of my child's status. So like
Sure.
how he's doing it. So a weekly report of what he's doing.
Weekly report, behavior or academic?
It's usually academics, but it also includes, say, if he's missing out on something, he's missing out on this. That kind of information is included. Is in 11.
Okay.
So one thing we're adding as well, on eCadence, our website, where they're launching right now, they're still building it, and there's been a couple technical difficulties, but we're coming along. There's something called a parent portal on eCadence, where that'll send you updates whenever you want. So as far as updates go, you can literally check the portal, and all grades are updated on very, very frequently, actually. And so for our teachers, by the way, that's for high school, the rule for our teachers is every 2 weeks. It's updated every 2 weeks for grades. So, but as far as sending reports out, I can talk to eCadence about sending you a specific report every week. We can talk to that. We can add that feature because the great thing about building it is we can add it really easily. I can give them a call and ask them to add that as well.
Well,
So,
I don't think as it is right now, I can see any grades because I'm trying to grades there.
that's another reason we're building up the parent portal. So yeah, they're a great
they're working
system.
on it.
We're working on it right now, but yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you.
So la pregunta fue que ella admira todos los programas que están haciendo y está muy orgullosa de la parte de comunidad que tenemos en esta escuela y ha visto que no ha visto en otras escuelas, pero ella quiere enfocarse en algo que ella ha tenido antes en otras escuelas y no ha visto ahora. Y eso es un reportaje semanalmente y su estudiante está en el 11. So le preguntó a Mr. Spire que si tienen ese reporte. Mr. Spire tiene que tenemos un programa en high school donde pueden ver sus grados cada semana. El website está ahorita, están trabajando en eso, han tenido un poco de dificultades técnicas, pero están mejorando eso y va a tomar su comentario y lo va a llevar a los del programa y a los maestros para que vean esa idea.
So if you go to Foursquare, you will send a message directly to the teachers and they will update you. So that's what I did individually with each one of them. I want to know if she has business assignments, if she's going to class on time, and they usually reply within a day or two. Because they have some things to do, but they do reply all of them. So Foursquare, I'll be motivated. Yeah, right there you can contact
Yeah. I mean, I could do that, but I was hoping to have it.
Yes.
Yeah, because the weekly, what it does, it tells you when they're tardy, what period, and what day.
Sounds good.
So we kind of like, I just want to add that
We
because
can add it,
yesterday I
it's easy.
told the teacher, I went to the website and it showed me that she didn't have no business assignments and no tardies.
Good.
But when I came to the parents' conference, I saw tardies and then I told her what happened. You're not supposed to be tardy to any class.
Good.
Especially in the morning.
Okay.
So they told me that due to the system that was down, I couldn't see that we did.
Yes.
So I was gonna call the manager that's assigned, I think Lisa, Heritage?
Linda. Okay, Linda. Yeah.
So she's the one that's gonna provide me with the specific days and what periods.
Yes.
But
Yes. And I think it's important to keep in mind that Meridian is a relatively new school. And, these are the things that we're building and adding as time goes on. So this program is something that they're working on to address those needs. Just need a little bit more time.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm glad you mentioned that because we actually have a meeting with them coming up very soon. We're actually building up the grade book as well with them as well. So we're in that process where that's why I'm checking my phone. People are texting me about the meeting right now. But anyhow, this is great. This is good. Yeah.
Gracias por compartir. She's thanking us. She's her kids here, and since they've been here, they've been good. So we love to hear that. That's why we're here.
I should also say that I was pretty concerned about bringing my son over here because we moved around a bit and he's changed school, so I was really hesitant about having him change school again. And likes it. He really
Oh,
does.
that's
Okay, okay. We love having it. We love having it. Thank you.
Ella también estaba preocupada que cambiaron varias veces de escuela, pero que su hijo está contento. Other questions?
Él va en el 6, pero cuando él tiene una tarjetita que escanea y luego sale que está ausente y pues yo estoy pendiente de porque eso nos mandan por pago. Entonces ahí evidentemente no me gusta marcando una vacante, mandándome mensaje que va a estar, porque está ausente, porque está tarde y en otras dice que ausente. Me digo, ¿por qué no se va a la escuela? Él luego se llama a la oficina para saber si está adentro. Y qué pasa.
Eso también es un nuevo programa que tenemos que se llama School Pass. School Pass es los estudiantes de Heritage tienen como un ID con un barcode para escanear, right? Y usamos eso para las tardanzas y las ausencias y todo eso. So, cada vez que el estudiante entra a la clase, tienes que escanear su ID para mostrar que está presente. Entonces, muchas veces los niños llegan a la escuela a tiempo, pero se tardan para ir a sus clases. Y a veces por eso una clase u otra se marca tarde. Si está marcado ausente una vez por accidente, esto también ocurre. Es nada más avisar a la oficina y podemos arreglar eso. ¿Okay? Pero es una manera muy buena que podemos supervisar mejor los estudiantes, que hasta cuando salen de la clase para ir al baño tienen que escanear y cuando regresan del baño tienen que, así que sabemos exactamente quién fue al baño, cuánto tiempo se quedó fuera de la clase, dónde están todos. Entonces es un buen sistema para nosotros para estar seguros de lo que están haciendo los estudiantes. Okay, real quick, and this is a middle school thing, so I'm not going to translate it because.
Sí está bien eso lo que de las tarjetas porque hay ciertos alumnos que le están pidiendo a otras que prácticamente las niñas son un poquito más imperativas, que las saquen de clases a ciertos niños, o sea, porque ya le pasó a mi hijo que le pidió de favor que la fuera a sacar de la clase para no estar en esa clase. ¿Pueden hacer eso?
No estoy segura. Voy a buscar más información.
Sí, o sea, porque le dije, en todo caso, ¿qué hace en el transcurso que quiera que le ayudes a salir de esa clase? Y claro, no lo va a hacer porque también tiene
sí.
No lo iba a hacer. Pero como le dijo esta niña que se la podía sacar a ella y a su amiga porque no querían estar en esa clase. Entonces dijo, no lo voy a hacer porque no.
Right.
Pero a poco sí o sea, si ellas se permitieron pedir ese favor, es porque sí lo pueden hacer.
No, porque cada estudiante tiene su ID con su número específico en ese ID.
¿Y no sacan otros niños de otras clases?
No, porque cuando escanean su tarjeta, la maestra en su iPad o el maestro puede ver el foto, el nombre y toda la información de este estudiante. Entonces, ¿es posible? Sí, todo es posible, pero eso no es no pienso que va a ser un problema.
Esperemos que no esté pasando.
A question for you.
Yeah.
Will you be able to do the same with the barcodes to scan for the high school students, or that's only for heritage?
We don't have plans for that at the moment, but I can look into it though. That's something we can look into. We can talk later about that too.
I think that would be good.
Honestly, it would help us a lot too. Because
It's a great program.
It is.
We bought it for both schools.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, we will.
What is it about?
So School Pass is a program to help us monitor where students are. So students get like an ID, but a barcode on it with their information. So when they get to class, they scan in on an iPad that shows that they're present. And let's say if they leave class to go to the restroom, they scan out so the teacher knows who left, and they scan back in when they come in. There are also other features for pickup of students in the afternoon. For example, parents get a QR code on their car, so when you pull up, we scan it, and then the student's name comes up on the screen, so they know, oh, my parent's here to pick me up. So there's a lot of ways of monitoring students and communicating with parents, so we know where they are at all times, right?
Which also, we're still waiting on the IDs too, so that's another delay. Which
So we'll work on it. Luckily, there's no nutrition today. What time is your nutrition?
Workout.
Okay. Any last questions? One more. Oh, two more. One, two. They don't really. Just yeah. They don't need to use it for anything. It's always good to have an ID, so in case something happens, you can put it in his backpack and leave it there. Okay. Para Condor, los IDs no son necesarios, pero es bueno guardarlo en su mochila y dejarlo ahí. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Sí, señorita.
No, nada más para agregar de que estoy muy contenta. Mis hijos tienen 2 años aquí con ustedes. Yo he visto mucho progreso en mis hijos.
Qué bueno.
Gracias, son muy atentos cada uno de ustedes los que están representando la escuela, muy amables. Y pues solamente para decirle gracias.
Gracias a usted. Gracias por compartir eso. Sharing that the 2 kids are really happy here and they're really doing great.
Gracias.
So, el mes que viene parece que vamos a hacer la próxima en la noche. So, vamos a mandar más informaciones. Nos vemos el mes que viene. We'll see you next month. Our next meeting will be in the evening. We'll send you more information. Please have some more coffee and pastries. Yes. Thank you for coming. Thank you for participating. Oh, I just broke it. Ay, ay, ay.
One thing that we're trying to do, just trying to show, we just want to be able to tell a story about.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, and how will you guys determine the parents you guys choose?
We're not sure yet. We're going to see how many people sign up. Oh, I'm sure, for sure. Background check.
Like a parent
You'll have to do a live scan, which is a background check. And you know, those are their normal procedures. Live scan, TB test. So that will be step 1.
This is my first year, and I love the education part, but the safety part, so like, okay, why everything in high school is here, like, they're seeing stuff that is kind of condor and
okay.
Then I'm just like, oh my god. And I expect it everywhere. I've got the round of having to the ocean. I moved it to the youth list.
Oh, wow.
Everywhere, because I'm trying to see what's
Just give
best
us,
for them.
give us to the end of the school year. Let the high school move, and then see that it's going to be much better. We're all waiting for
I
that.
do have a lot of friends and family in my kids' sports. And I was at the same travel. Not even like, because I
Yes.
tons of kids, but I love education. I just said I love it.
I'll give you some flyers.
My little concern is just like safety. My son, I mean, I was one of the okay. In 7th grade, and I'm like,
Mental health.
and then hers is Christopher.
Okay.
And I'm
If it helps you to know, elementary is upstairs.
yeah, this is what I'm putting in the words. Everybody else.
So elementary is upstairs. They rarely ever cross with high school kids. The only time is if they come down to the gym, which is on this side, or music or Mandarin. But they're supervised by TAs and teachers. So there's very little crossover.
Voy a ver si está allá afuera. ¿No se agarró otro pan, chica? ¿Pan? ¿No se agarró otro pan?
6th and 7th grader there. 8th grade is in this hall. So we even have separate lunches for everyone. 6th grade has their own lunch. They don't cross with any of the other grade levels. So maybe, let's say, a sixth grader who goes to the bathroom might see a high school kid by the bathroom. But other than that, we have individual bathroom stalls for every student. So only one student in a bathroom stall at a time. So it's in the same area. There's like 7 or 8 bathroom stalls, but each individual goes in a stall by themselves.
And I know they got a meet at Giovanni's and Fecha.
Okay.
They're the ones that were
Good.
The parents were like, yeah, you should come there. And it's like 3 minutes from the house.
Oh, good.
And so I'm like, okay, it's closer. I was going over to the and it was just
That's too far. Yeah. You know, I can't right now because I have another meeting to go to, but if you would like to make an appointment to do a tour, you can come down and I'm happy to walk you around and show you the campus. That may help you feel more safe. But I think, will it be better when the high school moves? Yes. But I don't think you need to worry too much because for Condor, there's like 1% chance that you're ever seeing a high school kid. For 6th grade, maybe 5%. But most of the time, they don't even cross the high school.
Can I ask you?
Yes.
So I have one in high school and one in college.
But that's pretty outside traffic.
And there's always people in each other and in the restaurant. Even for her little one, she's 4 years old. And there's always someone outside the restaurant. And they're always knocking. I just see them on my eyes. Because she's a girl. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'll always see like different ages, but they're hard. Like, I see them.
Have a great day.
I have one that is 4 and one that is 16. And that was my sister. And there is and I do have a student in heritage, and he's like, Mom, well, this high schooler, like they just, and I'm just like, okay, well, what is happening? Like, I'm just, no, I was one of those bad kids, and I don't want, you obviously don't want what you did to go with your kids, so I've moved in different schools. I'm trying to see what's best for them. I even thought, I'm like, I'm just going to homeschool them, get out of work, and just homeschool. I don't even know what to do. And because we grew up in gangs, and we grew up in all that, and we don't want our kids to grow up in that. This is a great thing, doing what you did, type of thing, so I'm just like, and I know right across the street, there's another intermediate that I wouldn't move my kids to because I have family members that have taken their friends and everything. She's with me.
My high school, she used to be really quiet. But I can see this my daughter is in social history 8, she's doing better, she's doing good.
Yeah.
They're trying to
That's what I was gonna sign up for the safety committee because I actually my major was criminal justice, but I'm not doing anything right now because okay.
Yes. But because we ran late, I have another meeting.
Okay.
So can we reschedule?
Yeah, just let me know. Next week I have my surgery. So I don't know if we can do it.
Do you travel for
Yes, I'm here all the time.
El calendario mágico. No puedo hacer nada. Oh, sí, está bien. Si me ayudas, por favor.
So I could do Fridays, Monday or Tuesday because my surgery is on Wednesday. Or you want to leave it for Arturo? And then obviously the month of November I won't be here with the surgery until December.
Right.
So you want to talk to him and then you will have maybe after
Oh,
the
that's
surgery.
true.
Up to you. Yeah, because for November.
Let me know that when you're ready, send me a message or an email.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll schedule this.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks for understanding.
No,
Sorry about that.
okay, thank you.
I didn't think it would go this long.
It was really good information. Yeah.
Good, I'm
We had a lot
glad.
of questions.
I'm glad.
Thank you. Chico, yeah.
thing off. Voy a llevar este. Voy a llevar este, no quiero dejarlo aquí con los niños. Obrigada, querida. Thank you, enjoy. Good morning.